Hi, how's everybody doing? Chris from Divine Light Readings by Chris here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. And, tonight, as you know or may not know, is the lunar eclipse, and also the moon is in Scorpio. Yeah, I'm really still feeling these symptoms. It's like my head is like detached from my body, and I'm just have like these aches in my neck, aches in my shoulders. It's just like, ugh, it's horrible. I don't know if anybody out there is experiencing something similar, but yeah, just trying to push through it. Anyway, I wanted to come on because um I had this download the other day, and if any of you follow me on TikTok, I mentioned it. Yeah, it just seems like everything is just moving slow. We're in like this holding pattern. It's just kind of like this circular motion. I just get like a circular, like we're going around and around and around. And I kind of felt like the reason is because that the our galactic friends, our intergalactic friends, are cleaning up the timeline. And whatever the negative ETs or what have you, whatever energy is trying to interfere with us staying on the correct timeline. So I wanted to come on and look into that. Also, another thing that I saw, because I kind of asked my higher self, are we under a dome? And I got no, that we're not. That were under a dome previously, but we're not under a dome anymore. I've heard that theory, go around. And also, the other thing is, um, yeah, the atmosphere. I saw like this smoke or this like gray matter around the atmosphere, and I got that it was preventing the solar flash from happening. So I can't, I'm getting this feeling that it's being prevented, or it comes in, it seeps in, we get the light codes, and then, back, it's covered again. So it's like, I want to look into that too. Um, and I kind of got that it has to do with the consciousness of humanity. So I wanted to look into that as well. And also, like there's this whole coronation thing happening tomorrow, and the rumor is that it may not happen. I don't know, other people have been saying that it may not happen. Maybe take a peek into that as well. But I just feel as though that the reason, like, everybody is in this like holding pattern as well. I mean, if you look at it logically, we're pretty much in like a depression, and um it financially, like people are hurting financially. So everything is like on hold. It's all about the money. It's all about finances. So yeah, anyway, so let's do the first question, which is, what do we need to know about timelines? Okay, what do we need to know about the timelines, and what I mentioned about the timelines being cleaned up? Let's see what Spirit has to say. All right, so we have the sun, and this actually represents the timelines. So what I'm seeing is this is a very positive sign, or yeah, it's a positive sign and a positive card. And this is saying to me that we're going into the right direction. We're going into a positive timeline. So we are winning. This is what it seems like to me. Even though it doesn't feel like we're winning, it feels like we're like standing still. And then we have, for the outcome, we have a celebration card, a breakthrough. It's a 4, it's stable. There's a like stable ground here. There's a victory. Okay, and then we have 7 of swords, which represents us, or there being a strategy. There's a strategy in place, and we're kind of walking away from the corruption, because he's like walking away from the bullshit. So we're walking away from the corruption, from the lies, from the false imagery, all that stuff. And Knight of Pentacles says, you need to be patient. Like, we have to be patient. We have to stay the course. We have to hold the line, steady, slow and steady. Yeah, slow and steady, which not that many people are happy with right now. But this is what it's saying, slow and steady. Because Pentacles are pretty stable. They're stable cards. Because it also has to do with money. So we just have to keep riding that horse, keep on trucking. And then we have the outcome, which is 2 of Wands, which is a breakthrough. And looking at things in hindsight, and looking at it from the perspective that like everything was done correctly in the right way, and it will be all good and all worth it, because the world will be a better place. Okay, next. So I guess the cards are pretty much saying, to summarize, that we are where we're supposed to be. Even though, yeah, it kind of seems like we're in a holding pattern, but we are where we're supposed to be right now, even though it's going really slow. Okay, because I guess the powers that be, the positive entities, the white hats, the intergalactic friends up there that we have are, they are making sure that all the dots, like the T's are crossed, and there's dots on the I's. Okay, so I kind of answered both questions, because the next question was, are we in a holding pattern? So I'll just go ahead and answer that question. All right, so are we in a holding pattern as far as time goes? I just want to see what card I get. I got 10 of Pentacles, which I would say this says, because this is a very independent card. And also it has to do with generations and generational wealth. So I guess not. I would read it as no. Okay. So, all right. So what do we need to know about the solar flash? What do we need to know about the solar flash? What do we need to know about the solar flash? Healing, timing. It's going to happen in perfect timing, divine timing. Whoa. Wow. All right. So I'm seeing a battle here. All right. So this is like our subconscious, and I'm reading it as it being like when we go to sleep and we go into our astral body. This is how I'm reading it as, where we're in our astral body. But then there's this battle against the negative entities. And there's negative entities that are trying to prevent this from happening, are trying to prevent the solar flash from happening. And as you can see, this is a warrior card. So we're definitely, the reason why we are so tired at night is a lot of us that, are star seeds, we're exhausted at night is because we're battling at night. I mean, we're opening portals, closing portals, you know, traveling, fighting for the cause. That's what it seems like here. Very interesting. I was not expecting that. And, this is all part of the awakening. And maybe we need to be conscious of this, of what's going on when we go to sleep. Hmm. Okay, so we have the Fool and the Six of Pentacles. So I'm kind of getting with this, the Fool and the Six of Pentacles. Ah, okay, now I get it. So what's going to happen? The actual flash, the solar flash, is going to happen, but it's going to be like a random event. It's going to happen randomly and it's going to happen like unexpectedly. So I don't have a date on that on there, even though I did before, in my dream, but I don't want to say any dates. There, it's not giving me a date. So interesting. Okay, so now what's the next question? Is there a dome over the earth? Okay. Is there a dome over the earth? Is there a dome over the earth? Quick read. I got The Wheel of Fortune. I think that with this card, I think that they're, like I said, I'm holding on to what I felt before for what I got from my higher self and my spirit guides, that there was a dome, but it actually flipped. That's what I'm getting. And since it's a 10, it's an ending. So, like I said, there was a dome, but it ended. It's not there anymore. So, okay, next is the banks. I mean, I don't know. Is there anything? I mean, it looks like, these banks are, it does not look good for these banks. So, I mean, if you look at the news, does not look good for them. So, let's see if we get, I'm going to see if we get any cards. Okay, the banks. What do we need to know if we get any cards on there? Doesn't look good for them, does it? Looks scary. And it looks like they're about to you know, go off world, so to speak. Doesn't look that good. New beginning. New beginning in the spiritual realm. This is actually a spiritual card, so it could be quantum financial system. I don't know if anybody's noticed the new $100 bills, but they have like this watermark and like this gold, a half, like half of it, it's like watermarked, and then the other half has like gold on it. And then if you flip it on the back, it does not have the White House on it. It has it has that place in Philadelphia, which was Philadelphia, to my knowledge, was actually before the United States became a corporation. It was in Philadelphia. The capital of the United States was in Philadelphia. Very interesting. All right. And then I want to do a really quick read on the coronation. Like, is this coronation? They're making a big deal about this coronation tomorrow. And I know Tara Tales in the UK has read a lot on there, and that, she said it's not going to happen. But I just wanted to see, I mean, is this coronation going to trigger the BS? What do we need to know about this? Like, what exactly is going to happen? Like, what does Spirit want to tell us? Or does Spirit even want to tell us anything? I'm just curious. Getting financial cards. Okay. All right. So this is what I got for the coronation. Queen of Cups. Okay. So who is the Queen of Cups? So someone who is a queen, maybe Diana, is she going to be there? And somebody who's independent. This person is independent and very wealthy. Um, does it have something to do with her? And then, we have the collapse. So there's something collapsing. So, the royal family, I'm sure that's what this means, that it collapsed. So the royal family collapsed. They were taken far away. So they're not even there. Whoever's there is not really, you know, it's not really them. And then we have an ending of the Ten of Pentacles. So it's an ending of their generation, of their line. That's the way I see it. So that has ended, but it's not really answering the question. Like, it's, I got another ending, this is taking it as far as you can go. I mean, this can be a struggle and a reorganization. So I don't know. I didn't really get a clear yes on this. If, you know, I don't, I don't know. I just don't think we're meant to know. So, all right. That concludes my tarot for today. And I just wanted to also mention that you can find me on my website. I will put the link below. And, I'm still offering the one question reading for $15. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link to my website. And I'm also on TikTok and Instagram under zenlifeinmotion. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. And please subscribe, like, and share and comment. Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Love and light.